All right, gentlemen, Terrence Popp here for another episode from the Lair. And got a couple of things I want to run by you. I got some advice questions, which I'm probably not going to be good at these ones because they're asking the wrong person. So here we go. All right, one, I came up with a couple new show ideas. This one's a little off of the topic that I usually am on, but I don't know. I came across it a couple months back. It was an old article about an individual who wants to do a head transplant onto a new body. I don't know if they've done it yet or not. It was late, I was drinking a little bit, but it brought in a whole bunch of fucked up questions into my fucking brain pan. The uncomfortable, awkward ones, and if you guys have any other questions that you think that would pertain to this show, send them in here. I need like 15, 20 max to cover 15 to 20 minute episode on that. Okay, we have another one that we've been working on. I came up with this a while ago. We just haven't had enough time to, you don't have enough time to sort through all the videos and shit because, we work. I work, he works, we got fucking jobs and lives and shit. But I call it fucked up but funny. And, basically, you see some fucked up shit out there on YouTube or wherever. And it is funny at the same time. Now, I'm not talking about people getting their heads sawed off by Al Jazeera. That's not going to work. But, people fucking around, falling to their death, or, somebody with, inappropriate Tourette syndrome in public spaces, shit like that, fucked up but funny. Where you can send me the clip because it is fucked up but funny, but you would never make that comment to any of your friends because you want to be politically correct. Well, I am not bothered by that at all, and it'll come with we get enough put together. We'll string them all together with some of my commentary in there, and we'll piss off some people. Pretty much liberal tards who get their feelings hurt, anything. All right, this individual wants to know, I've covered several articles from the British news sites. Aren't you in the USA? Yeah, but, England speaks English, and we speak English for the most part for, in 2/3 of the United States. The rest is Spanish. But, England and Europe is getting hit a little bit worse than us here by the whole feminism bullshit. I think that we're going to be coming up pretty quick on being fucked up like England. And the only really thing that we have that would save us is that we have guns. Okay, somebody wants to know, do I play video games? If so, which ones? I really don't play that many video games anymore. If I have free time and I'm in my right mind, I usually write. I'm working on a couple novels, and writing up a novel idea for a science fiction batch of books I want to write in the future when I get some time. Usually if I do fire up the Xbox, it's like a first-person shooter game. I play that for like an hour, maybe two tops. Then I'm bored with it. I move on to something else. Though I do like real-time strategy. I was big into Red Alert and Total Annihilation and all those other real-time strategy games like StarCraft and such back in the day. Really haven't played that many over the past, any of that for the past 5 years. So, if they're still out there, I'll probably get back into them sometime when I have time. But, it is what it is. And I want to, put a shout out to, I think he's still around, I'm not sure, but this is a few years back. I had surgery. I was laid up for a month. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. And the guy was like John something or other 313, in the area code 313 is in Detroit. And at the time, he was like 8 or 9 years old. And that's what he sounded on the headset. And that motherfucking kid hunted me down and killed me like 13 times in this one episode. I was trying to get his address because I was gonna mail him a bottle of Jack Daniels because he fucking earned it. But he's a kid. What are you gonna do? But he whipped my ass, and I still hurts to this day. It's been like 6 years. They're talking to somebody who knows the spawn points so well that he can kill you go to a position on the board, throw a knife, and kill you when you come back to the spawn point. I mean, that is fucking beyond outstanding, especially when you're pulling it off at 8 or 9 years old. So my hat's off to you. You know, that's some good shit right there. Oh, here we go. I did not like your video about dating coworkers. I met my husband at work. We worked at the same company until I had our first child. Huh. He still works there, and I am a stay-at-home mother. Well, funny how that works out. And I bet you if you go back to work, you're going to bitch about the 20 cents that you're not earning because you were out of the workforce for, you didn't even say how long. I plan to go back as soon as the youngest is in school. Okay, well, there's a lot of info you didn't put in here. Like, how many kids do you have? How long have you been out of work? Yeah, and you think you're going to be able to go back and pick up where you left off. I mean, fuck, dude. If you have like 2, 3 kids and you wait till the youngest one's 5, you know, you're probably 8 years out of work. If you have 3, 7 years. If you have 4, that's if you lock them and cock them like one after the other. So by banging you at work, he basically threw his own flying crossbody cock block indirect into his own ass, because you're going to come back to the work where he works or try to get in there and pick up where you left off. Well, he's basically lived with you, married you for the past X amount of years that you did not disclose. And so he has to see you all fucking day. You're probably got a torn up downstairs mix up, a couple bear claws, tree rings, tiger stripes, the whole deal. Probably sporting a second scrotum, if not going full paritis. So he has to see you all the time out of work. Do you think he's really be too geeked on you coming to work with him so he sees you all day and all night? I don't think so. I don't know. You're heading for a divorce. If you're gonna go back to work, go work somewhere else, because you're fucking him and yourself if you try that. All right, that's it on that. All right, dude. You want this? All right. Is it normal to jack off more when you're married than you did when you're single? Okay, dude. Yes and no. It all depends upon, are you still in the honeymoon phase or not? Did she get ugly on you? Are you just sticking around just to be with your kids? I don't know. I mean, if you're not getting, any action at home, then guess what? Somebody, in the end, somebody needs to go because someone needs to come. That's just the way it is. It's just the brutal truth. I mean, you asked the question, I'm telling you. So, all right. Been divorced now for 7 years and been mostly single since. Mostly single, what does that mean? Date 3 to 5 months, date 1 month, date 6 months, go out with a woman for a year, or just, bang some chicks on the side, assuming that you can still do that. Okay, I want to get back out there, and how should I go about it? All right, dude, well, you want to get back out there, you're asking the wrong dude. I'm done. I gave it up. I have like another year and a half to go, then I'll hit my 7 years being totally single. And then I'm going to make a judgment call if I'm even going to go back to even fuck around with that shit. Because it takes up a lot of time for the amount that you can sink into it. It's just not, in my opinion, it's just not worth it. And how should you go about it? Okay, you should probably go about it like a lot of these fat ass bitches do. Do the online dating, modify your pictures, and then do the ambush at the meet and greet for coffee like they always do with all the dudes out there. I've seen it. Don't say you don't. I've seen it. All right, shut the fuck up. All right, number 10. Okay, this one's actually somewhat serious. My wife went vegan over a year ago, and I hate it. No, really? I'm always tired and I feel weak. Okay, that's why? Because there's a reason why cows eat all fucking day. They fucking there's nothing in the fucking the vegetables and fucking shit that you eat. You gotta eat so much of it. It takes up so much time. You cut out the middleman, eat the fucking meat. How do I tell her I need to eat like a man? Do you make the money in the house? Do you earn a majority of the cash? Then, if you do, and fuck it, dude, order a pizza to the fucking house. Fire up the grill in the backyard and cook out there if she fucking throws a fit. At the end of the day, you're going to have to ask yourself a very simple question. And it's simply this. Is the meat you're getting worth the meat that you're not getting? Okay, please see the pussy frustration ratio video. I covered this lightly in there. But typically speaking, when the wife goes on a diet, guess who else goes on a fucking diet? You do. And if you have kids, they go fucking on a diet too. And if you have kids and she's a vegan, that means the kids are eating like vegans. They're not getting enough fucking nutrients, protein, all horse shit that they need to grow up good. All right? I'm just putting it out there. It's fucking selfish. Yeah, you're saving an animal here or there. So fucking what? All right? There's a reason why we're top of the goddamn food chain. And it's basically because we use guns, knives, and know how to build fucking nefarious bullshit. All right, that's it for me for today. I got up early this morning, so I filmed this one a little earlier. So while we're at it, gentlemen, don't die. Don't go to the ground. Wear a condom. Take the condom with you. And if she's not worth driving a mile for, don't even call her back. Talk to you later.